Hey there, Trinity family. Pastor Lea here with a message for your week. For the past few weeks, we've been talking about some of the foundational theologies, doctrines, beliefs that form the basis of understanding the commonalities we share with other United Methodists around the world. These are based on the theology and understanding of the founder of the Methodist movement, John Wesley, who was an Anglican priest in the 1700s and wanted people who attended church and called themselves Christians to really be devoted to their lives of faith, to be growing and dedicated and going on to what he called Christian perfection, which doesn't mean free from error as we define perfection in our modern vernacular, in our modern language. He meant that Christians should be pursuing uh, an absolute alignment to God's love and will. And one of my favorite things about Wesleyanism, this thing that we follow for as United Methodists, that we follow in John Wesley's footsteps and in the deep tapestry of our Bible, our scriptures, of the entire tradition of the Christian church, and even our Jewish spiritual ancestors before that. One of the things that I deeply love is John Wesley's emphasis on the grace of God that allows us to grow as humans and to go on to Christian perfection. This week, we'll hear a summary and an interpretation of my favorite of Wesley's sermons so far, the Almost Christian. John Wesley uh, delineates between people who are basically nice and good and exhibit some of the markers of a good person, or many or all of the markers of a good person. He contrasts that person that he calls an almost Christian with the altogether Christian, whose life is marked by love, God and neighbor, whose heart is full to overflowing with love, and how that is different from just being a decent human. Because we're all expected to be decent humans, but there is something different about being an altogether Christian than being a good person. You don't have to be a Christian to be a good person. And that was Wesley's point. There's something different about Christians, and there's supposed to be something different about Christians. So I encourage you to think on what that difference might be. What difference does it make in your life that you are a believer in the good news of Jesus Christ? And I hope you'll come talk about it more on Sunday, the 7th, as we celebrate communion together, as we learn more about what it means to be an almost Christian or an altogether Christian. We're excited to have Jen Scott as celebrate her first Sunday as our associate pastor, as a licensed local pastor. And so she'll also be presiding over communion for the first time. And I hope you'll join us for that special experience as well. I can't wait to see you there.